point going to the Mustangs.
Blocking it back into the Eagles.
Paul to serve. Up and over.
Downs. Over to Byrne.
To Johnson.
Downs. Over to Chawalski, who sets it over. Downs to Kennelly, who spikes it over. Earning a point for the Eagles. Downs up to serve for the Eagles. Serves up and over.
To Johnson. Moan over to Paradis. And she hits it over, but it's a little too hard.
Once again, it is Downs to serve. Serves up and over.
To Paradis. To Paul with the set. Over to Moan, and she spikes it over. Good play by Moan with that spike, causing some miscommunication with the Sacred Heart Eagles.
And to the farthest person in the back of the Eagles offense, Chicklaw, was unable to get it to any of her other teammates. Point goes to the Mustangs.
Johnson with the serve.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
The Winnie Mac Travel Center is a truck stop and convenience store located at the intersection of Highway 2 and 59, just outside of Erskine, Minnesota. We have 6 gas pumps to fuel from and 8 pumps available for diesel. The Winnie Mac Travel Center offers different items in our kitchen. We also have a touchless car wash located on the south side of the station. The Winnie Mac Travel Center located at the intersection of Highway 2 and 59.
And we are back. Joining us a little late. Sorry, it is Bernhoff with a serve.
Paulin spikes it over.
Spikes it a little too far out of bounds, so we'll go to the Eagles. This is Bernhoff with the serve. It's up and over.
To Baker. Over to Moan, who hits the ball into the net, and then Paulin was not able to save it.
Point goes to the Eagles. If you're just joining us right now, first set went to the Eagles in this JV volleyball game. Bernhoff with the serve is up and over.
To Johnson. To Clam, who sets it over, but just a little too out of reach for Paulin.
Bernhoff with the serve. It's up and over.
Parodies. Clem with the set. Over to Moan, who spikes it over.
As Ledoux with a spike, but into the net. Giving the point to the Mustangs.
Parodies with the serve. It's up and over. Baker. Clam with the set. Or Paulin with the spike.
Ledoux over to Downs. Over back to Ledoux.
Baker to Clam to Moan with the set over.
Downs over to Ledoux with a spike, hitting it straight towards Clam, who's unable to save it. In it out of bounds, giving the point to the Eagles. And Steiner with the serve. It is up and over.
Jordan with the tap over.
Chikla over to Canelli with a mean spike, but hit it into the net, giving the point to the Mustangs.
Monin is up to serve. The serve is up and over.
Canelli bumps it over.
Clam with the set. Over to Johnson with the spike. What a play by Johnson, earning the point for the Mustangs.
Great.
Moan is up to serve. Serve is up and over.
Chikla over to Downs. Back to Ledoux with a spike, hitting it too far out of bounds though, giving the point to the Mustangs.
Moan is up to serve. Serve is up and over.
And Steiner over to Downs, to Canelli, who kind of ran into her teammate, unable to hit it fully over the net, giving the point to the Mustangs. Great teamwork by both teams.
Moan is up to serve. Serve is up and over.
That was Bernhoff to Downs, who sets or bumps it over, out of reach for any Mustangs players to save it, giving the point to the Eagles. And as Ledoux with the serve. The serve is up and over. And outer reach for Parodies or Baker to save. Giving the point to the Eagles. Serves up and over for Ledoux.
Over to Nelson, who hits it over.
Downs. Over to Chowalski with a mean spike. And hard enough where the Mustangs players cannot save it. From the point to the Eagles. Current score 8-5 in favor of the Eagles.
Parodies with the bump. Over to Clem with the set. Over to Paulin with the spike.
Ledoux over to Downs. Back to Chowalski with a spike. Hitting it too far. Point goes to the Eagles, though, I believe. Not quite sure what they called, but it was Ledoux with another serve. It was up and over and out of reach for any Mustangs players. Giving the point to the Eagles. Ledoux with another serve. This is just low enough where Parody was uncomfortable with where she was, so point goes to the Eagles. Eagles on a 6-0 run right now. Ledoux with another serve.
Johnson with the bump, who bumps it over.
Downs over to
Clam. Clam hitting it a little too far out of bounds for Jordan and for Johnson to be able to make a play on it.
timeout called by the Mustangs. Current score 12-5 in favor of the Eagles. We'll be right back after this short break.
Hi, this is Wyatt Vedelson from Security State Bank in Oakley. Are you in the market for buying a new home or doing home improvements? Security State Bank of Oakley is here to make your home purchase a great experience. You will get the same professional service if you are purchasing, refinancing, or remodeling. Call us at 218-796-5157. Security State Bank of Oakley, your hometown bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Point goes to the Mustangs.
Paulin up to serve. Serve is up and over.
That is Bernhoff over to Chowalski with just a set over.
Paulin to set. Over Clem.
just about the game. This Downs with the serve. Parodies. Over to Paulin. Over to Nelson with a spike. Chikla over to Downs. Over to Chowalski with a spike. And it too far to the right, giving a point to the Mustangs. Little technical difficulties right now. Sorry about that. It'll be Johnson to serve. Steiner over to Kennelly with a mean spike.
Over Johnson. Johnson's just not able to make a play.
And then out of bounds. Giving the point to the Eagles. New substitution in. Steiner's out for, what is this, Henderson. Kennelly with the serve. It is up and over.
Over to Baker. Over to Paulin. Paulin's over to Perry's, and she just taps it over.
Chiklau over to Downs. Over to Chowalski with a spike.
Over to Baker. And then Paulin sets it over to Clem. Clem spikes over.
Downs over to Bernhoff. Over to Chowalski with a spike. Hitting it into the net, giving the point to the Mustangs. Great teamwork here by both the Eagles and the Mustangs. Chiklau over to Downs. Over to Kennelly with a bump over.
Paulin to set. Over to Moan. Moan spikes it over. And they're going to give the point to the Mustangs for that.
Baker up to serve. It's up and over. Chiklau over to Downs. Back to Chiklau, who hits it over, or tries to hit it over, but it's a little too late, hitting it under the net.
Baker
Point
up.
goes to the Eagles. Sorry, I cut you off. Henderson with a hit over.
Parodies.
Kennelly over to Downs. Over to Henderson with spike.
Paulin sets it over.
Chiklau over to Downs. Over to Chiklau. Spikes it out of reach.
Point goes to Mustangs. Score is now 18-13 Eagles. Baker is up to serve. Serve is up and over.
Chiklau over to Henderson with a serve over.
Over to Paulin. Over to Parodies with the spike.
Kennelly over to Chiklau. Over to Henderson with a bump over.
Paulin to set. Over to Moan. Moan spikes it over.
Chiklau over to... Sorry. This Downs over to Chowalski. She's able to hit it over, giving the point to the Eagles. Serves up and over by Chiklau.
Parodies to Baker. Over to Johnson. Johnson bumps it over.
Kennelly over to Downs. Back up to, I believe that was Bernhoff.
Baker trying to make the play to get over the net. Is not able to get there in time.
Point goes to the Eagles. That'll be Chiklau to serve. It's up and over.
Johnson. Over to Paulin. Over to Moan, spikes it over.
Henderson to Downs. Back to Henderson. Bumps it over.
Paulin. Over to Clem, who spikes it over.
Chiklau over to Downs. Over to Bernhoff, who just sets it over.
Parodies with the spike. What a play by Parodies to earn the point for the Mustangs.
Great play by the Mustangs.
Clem is now up to serve. Serve is up and over.
Chiklau over to Downs. Over to Henderson. Bumps it over.
Baker. Clam. Over to Paulin with the spike.
Downs to Kennelly. And a little miscommunication by two Eagles players. Both of them trying to hit it. Giving the point to the Mustangs.
Clam is now up to serve. Serve is up and over.
Chicklaw over to Downs. Back to Chicklaw. Bumps it over.
Baker. Clam. Just not able to get there in time.
Is blocked by the Eagles. So point goes to the Eagles. And that is Bernhoff with the serve is up and over.
To Johnson, to Clam. We're Paulin with a little tap over. Just barely sneaks it into the white line, earning the point for the Mustangs. Over to Parody with the serve.
Chicklaw over to Downs, who sets it over.
Jordan Johnson with the spike over.
Sorry, that was Ledoux hitting a little too far out of bounds.
Page with serve. It's up and over.
Chicklaw over to Downs. Over to Henderson with
Baker.
hit.
Clam. Johnson with the spike.
Henderson, sorry, Kennelly. Over to Henderson, who taps it over.
Baker with the save. Over Clam, who just hit it a little too far to the too far out of bounds.
Serves up and over by Steiner.
To Johnson with the save. Over to Clam. Clam just a little, just in the net, just a little bit.
Solo in the net. Timeout called by the Mustangs. Current score 23-17. We'll be right back after this short break. And we are back. Reinbold checking in for Paulin, and it will be Steiner up to serve for the Eagles. Current score 23-17. Steiner with the serve is up and over.
Clam with the set. Over to Reinbold with the spike over.
Chicklaw over to Ledoux. Spikes it over. Out of bounds, though. Sorry if I mispronounce any of these names. Any fans from Sacred Heart?
Moans up to serve. Serve is up and over.
Well, miscommunication by two Eagles players, both trying to hit at the same time once again. Point goes to the Mustangs. Current score 19-23 in favor of the Eagles.
Moans up to serve. Serve is up and over.
Bernhoff over to Downs to Ledoux. Tries to just hit it lightly over, but hits it into the net, giving the point to the Mustangs. Sorry about that.
Moans to serve. It's up and over.
Steiner over to Kennelly with just a set over.
Clam to Reinbold. Over to Nelson with the nice little tap over.
Mustangs making a little bit of a comeback right now.
Moan with the serve. It's up and over.
Steiner over to Kennelly, taps it over, blocked by Nelson.
Parodies. The Clam. Over to Johnson, but Clam just set it a little too hard for Johnson not to be able to make the play.
Point goes to the Eagles. Set point for the, or match point for the Eagles. And that is Downs with the serve. Is up and over.
Johnson to Clam. Over to Nelson with a nice little tap over.
Kennelly over to Downs. Back to Kennelly with a spike into the net. Give me the point to the Mustangs. New substitution. Paulin in for Reinbold.
Paul with the serve. It's up and over.
Bernhard over to Downs. To Ledoux with a spike.
Over to Clem. Over to Nelson, who sets it over. Over to Nelson again, but she's just in the net this time.
That is game point. Both sets go to the Eagles. Final score of the second set, 25-22 in favor of the Eagles. I've been Bronco Bergeson, and I was joined by
Mason Williams.
And we'll be back for varsity later tonight.
It has never been easier to advertise your business on GVTV. Local TV advertising is a great way to get the most out of your advertising dollars by targeting the right audience at the right time. R&J Broadcasting and Garden Valley Technologies have partnered to make TV advertising an affordable option for local businesses. If you're interested in getting a fresh, new commercial promoting your business on GVT's local and network channels, call today and ask for ad sales or visit the website and submit a request.
Are you looking for a reliable partner when it comes to top quality products and exceptional service? Look no further. The answer you're looking for is the Fosston Tri-Co-op. With convenient locations in Fosston, McIntosh, Clearbrook, and Gully, we're your local partner dedicated to helping you thrive. From premium seeds and fertilizers to cutting-edge farming technology, the Fosston Tri-Co-op has what you need for success. Visit one of our locations today and let's grow together. The Fosston Tri-Co-op, partnering with farmers, growing with the community.
At Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, we make buying your next vehicle easy. Not only do we have a large selection to choose from, but we also offer them with a wide range of options. Whether it's the F-150, Escape, Explorer, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, we'll find the vehicle that best fits you and your budget. Check out the selection at ChristianBrothersFord.net or ChristianCarsOnline.com. Find your next vehicle at Christian Brothers Ford, Highway 2 East in Crookston.
Hi, I'm Tyler McGlynn, and I'm the owner and Assisted Living Director at Bethany Assisted Living in Fosston. We provide services for mentally ill and elderly in a safe and comfortable family setting.
I recommend it for people who want to come in here. The place is nice, the place is good, the staff's real friendly, and gets along with people. It makes you feel like family. Maybe our family.
Here at Dakota Heritage Bank in Red Lake Falls, we pride ourselves on serving you with experienced, friendly bankers who make all decisions locally. Our bankers are available to help you with any of your financial needs. We offer a variety of deposit products from checking accounts to IRAs. Our quick local decisions allow you to borrow money and make your purchases today. Stop in or call one of our local friendly bankers today at 218-253-2265. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
At Cenex, we're more than your gas station. We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather, and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community, because it's our community too.
Best of luck to all the area sports teams from the Brooks, Oakley, McIntosh, and Red Lake Falls Cenex stores.
Ready to level up your family fun? At the Fun Zone Arcade inside Pizza Ranch, Thief River Falls, you'll find the most exciting games and the sweetest prizes around. Win big, laugh loud, and make memories. Then fuel up at our legendary buffet with hot, fresh pizza and the country's best chicken. The Fun Zone Arcade at Pizza Ranch in Thief River Falls. Food, fun, family time, all in one place.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts, your go-to destination for convenience and support. Life can be hectic, but with Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in Fosston, we're here to make it easier for you. Need a prescription refill? No problem. Use our Nord's Pharmacy app or call our refill line 24/7. It's that simple. And guess what? Once your prescription is ready, you'll receive a handy text alert. Quick and convenient. Are you managing multiple medications? We've got you covered. Our free med synchronization program helps you line them up so you only need to make one stop. Visit Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in downtown Fosston, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy ready to serve you.
Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls is your one-stop shop for all your farm, residential, commercial, hay, livestock, and storage building products. Falls Building Center, now featuring Dakota steel and trim products. See your local sales representative for details at Falls Building Center about their line of Dakota steel and trim products. Falls Building Center in Red Lake Falls, your small town, personal touch, full service building center. Oakley Lumber Incorporated has been in business since 1946. Get the right building materials at an affordable price. Choose high quality, affordable paints, windows, lumber, and other building materials at Oakley Lumber Incorporated. Our experts will help you choose the perfect window and window treatment for your building. We'll also help you choose a custom color for the interior or exterior of your home or business. Call Oakley Lumber Incorporated today for a free quick estimate.
I highly recommend GVT. It was the best decision I ever made.
It's so pleasant to speak with a real person who's knowledgeable, efficient, and effective in their position.
The quality and reliability of our internet, TV, and cell service instantly improved.
Buffering is a thing of the past.
We switched to Garden Valley Technologies for our internet service and couldn't be happier.
Be a part of our growing family and share in our success.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Hey quilters, need a place to stock up on supplies? Oakley Quilting Supply has got you covered. We offer a variety of batting options including wide backs, plus a large selection of fabric. You can find us at 205 Main Street in Oakley or shop online at oakleyquiltinginc.com. Visit us on Facebook at Oakley Quilting Supply. No matter where you are, we ship anywhere. And when you visit our shop, you'll be greeted by a friendly atmosphere and expert advice. Get everything you need for your next project at Oakley Quilting Supply. Hey quilters, need a place to stock up on supplies? Oakley Quilting Supply has got you covered. We offer a variety of batting options including wide backs, plus a large selection of fabric. You can find us